Most people fail not because they're lazy. They fail because they talk too much. But if you stick with me until the end, I promise it might just change how you chase your dreams forever. In a small town near Boise, Idaho, there lived a man named Lucas Harper. He wasn't known for big results. He was known for his big mouth. And look, Lucas wasn't stupid, and he definitely wasn't weak. He was brimming with ideas. Every few months, Lucas had a brand new plan, and every single one sounded absolutely amazing. One year, it was a food truck. The next, a revolutionary fitness app. He was always talking about quitting his 9-to-5 job. He was always talking about becoming a huge success. He talked so much and so convincingly that people started to believe him. Sometimes I think they believed in him even more than he believed in himself. At family dinners, Lucas would confidently declare his grand future. "I won't be here for long," he'd say. "I'm meant for bigger things." His cousins would nod in agreement. His friends would cheer him on. Someone always chimed in, "You're gonna make it, man." Lucas absolutely loved that feeling. It was warm. It felt like he'd already won. But then, weeks would turn into months, and nothing ever changed. The food truck never got built. The app was never even designed. Lucas still woke up at the same time, drove to the same old job, and complained about the same life he was so desperate to escape. At night, he felt hollow. During the day, he was just tired. He couldn't figure out why his motivation vanished so quickly. He'd blame stress, bad timing, anything but the real reason. One rainy evening, Lucas found himself in a roadside diner, sitting alone by the window, staring into his coffee. An older woman named Ruth, who'd worked there for decades, was wiping down tables nearby. She paused and looked at him. "You look like someone who lost a race before it even started," she said with a gentle smile. Lucas let out a weak laugh. "Yeah, it feels that way." Ruth, without even asking, sat down across from him. She said. So Lucas told her everything. Every dream, every grand plan. Ruth just listened, her gaze never wavering. When he finished, she asked him one simple, strange question. "Do you talk about your goals more than you actually work on them?" Lucas couldn't answer. The truth hit him like a punch to the gut. The next day, Ruth handed him 2 envelopes. "Write down your next goal on a piece of paper," she instructed. "Put it in this envelope and seal it. But whatever you do, don't tell a single soul what's inside." Lucas was confused, but he did as she said. His goal, to build a small online store. He sealed the envelope and put the empty one on his desk at home. Ruth gave him one rule. Every single time you get the urge to talk about your goal, to brag about it, to seek that validation, open the empty envelope instead. Days turned into weeks. The urge to talk was strong, so many times he almost broke. But instead of talking, he worked. Late nights turned into early mornings. There was no applause. There was no encouragement. It's an effort. Some days were hard. He failed, he wanted to quit, but this time was different. The energy, the motivation, it stayed with him. 3 months later, Lucas finally opened the sealed envelope. A huge smile spread across his face. The store was live. He had already made his first sale. Only then did he go back to the diner to tell Ruth. She just nodded knowingly and said, "Noise steals power. Silence builds it." Lucas's life began to change, slowly but surely. Not because he became a better talker, but because he learned to be a quiet worker. So now, let me ask you something. How many of your dreams have you talked to death? How many of your goals died because you got the applause too early? If this story hit home, don't just brush it off. Really sit with that feeling. And if you want more stories that will actually make you think differently, go ahead and like this video, subscribe, and stick around. Your dream doesn't need an audience. It needs your discipline. Stay quiet, build first, and let your results make all the noise.